no, that's.
Hey, you know what I wanted to ask you? What did you think you were going to get when you got into North Hollywood?
What did I think when I got into my hood?
Yeah. What did you think you were going to get out of it?
Oh man, I thought I was gonna be fucking. When I first got in, you kind of look at the other homies and you see them with the chicks. You see them as being the popular guys. You see them with the guys who fucking got everything going on. When I didn't have much going on, you know, my mom's
I can see why with that hair, but okay.
my mom's slanging dope and fucking life's going. And fucking, I thought I was gonna, you know, one day make it up the corporate ladder of gangs and be this guy who was well respected and feared and fucking and had the homies fucking looking up to me and it was all a lie.
Yep.
What'd you see?
Well, I seen a bunch of the homeboys driving around with all the girls, nice ass cars, you know, and here I'm walking on the footmobile and playing kickball with all the other youngsters, and it's just like, oh yeah, I want to be like that, you know. Even though you didn't have a car, but some of the older homeboys did.
No, we
hey, I had cars. That didn't even belong to me, but I had cars, dog.
But I seen some of the homeboys bumping their music, rolling out with chicks, going to the boulevard, and I started tagging along, and it's like, fuck, I want one of these cars, you know, which they were all Regals at that time, you know, and it's just like, yeah, I want one.
And you still can't get one.
Yeah.
That's
the one car, man.
I got one.
I had these things.
Yeah.
All right, so where are you going with this?
Yeah.
We've been wanting to talk about gangs.
Yeah.
We've been wanting talking about what draws us in, what it details, because a lot of people from the Midwest or the East Coast don't understand what it is over here. That
it's a different gang world out here. I think it's so much the numbers, so much the neighborhoods. I mean,
I can tell you one thing, Don.
Yeah.
That can differentiate between East Coast and the West Coast, or Midwest to West Coast.
Okay.
When we're talking about the 10-year-old kid.
Yes.
That got killed by rival gang members.
In Chicago.
Yeah. Okay. You can't do that in California, dog, because there will be repercussions to pay for something. We can't do certain things like that.
What do you mean?
We're held accountable for our crimes over here.
Yeah, that's true.
To a certain extent.
Through the law or through the street law?
Through the street laws.
Yeah, through the street
we
laws.
can't go kill, like, I can't go kill your kid because I have a problem with you. Dog, I hit the system. I'm done. You stick a fork to me.
So is there an
over
age
there,
limit?
they can do that. The East Coast can do that.
So is there an age limit?
Because
we got young homeboys that died really young.
No, but that's when you bang.
But I could go up to 14.
No. We're talking about you got a civilian kid that
a civilian kid.
You're going and just shoot.
Tell him the story.
No, he wasn't here.
No, I don't think
here.
he was.
It was in PJ. One of the subscribers told me the whole thing. I just can't remember exactly. I know it was two gang members. One had like a sibling killed, so this guy went and got his run back, and then he somehow, some way, he lured this guy's 10-year-old little brother, I believe, into an alley after school and killed him. Dude.
Oh yeah.
So it was a run back killing, and the kid had nothing to do with it. It was just pretty much trying to get all that anger and smoke that young guy. And we had that conversation, and yeah, brother, out here, that definitely differentiates for the rest of the country.
Because for over here, we are accountable for, or whether people realize it or not, we are held accountable for what we get busted for.
Yeah, when you go in,
a lot of the East Coast and the West Coast, they got certain rules. You know, I'm sure the chomos or whatever, basic rules, but we're more in depth with what we get cracked for.
As soon as you go in, what you in here for? They want to see paperwork on what you're there for.
We're accountable for what we do. And a lot of gangs outside of California don't deal with that. You know, they don't deal with stuff like that. We learn at a young age, hey, there's certain things you don't do because you're going to be in trouble.
We have a much higher structure than anybody else anywhere in the country. But I think also it's also when they say glitch it is, but it's certain schooling. Like with me and you, Boo Boo too, I would say even if this podcast was in another state, I still wouldn't talk about certain things, brother.
Oh,
but there's a lot of people that will talk certain ways if they're not around an area where they're at. Me, even if I lived out of state, there's certain things I just wouldn't talk about. And it's out of respect for the game. It's out of respect for your life and people who you love around you. And it's just old school teaching, brother. Like that ain't my business. Put that out on the street. If the cop wants to do it, if some documentary place wants to do it, go for it. But I'm gonna speak the same way here in California, Southern California. as I would if I lived in Portland, Oregon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, of course.
You know, but I think that's a different schooling. But how you're saying about that it be held accountable in 20, 40 years, who knows, homie?
Yeah,
Who knows?
See, homeboy on the live feed was talking about if I would denounce Sureños. I'm not claiming a Sureño.
Right.
I'm a Southsider.
Yeah.
I'm from Southern California, and that's it. It's not. I'm not promoting any other gang. I'm not promoting anything else. I'm not even running around claiming Elmwood, running around banging Elmwood anymore. You know, if they have to come and ask me, I'm not claiming.
Right.
Because it's too late for me to say no word. You know what I mean? It's not like you know. But I'm not going to denounce something that I'm not. I'm not a Sureño. I'm a Southsider. You know what I mean? I do my thing.
Yeah.
People don't understand that. You know, what I've done in the system is my business.
Absolutely. But
I'm not going to go put it on the street. It's nobody else's business. You know, people want to say, hey, look at I see people on there and I appreciate it. Makes me laugh. I was like, yeah, hey, gracias. Hey, homeboy's a solid motherfucker. You can tell he's a solid motherfucker. He's a solid motherfucker. You know, I hate to tell you this, but there's not one of you guys out there, except for the ones that know me, know whether I'm solid or not.
yeah.
You know, I mean, I could run around all day and say, hey, I'm this, I'm a fool, I'm down, I'm this, and in the end be a piece of shit. You guys are just taking my words for it right now. You know what I mean? There's nobody out there putting out paperwork on me. If they do, more than like, bring it up. I want to see it. You know what I mean? Any one of us come around and say we're doing something and then be called solid, you know what I mean? And puff up our egos. You know what, homie? You can't tell who's solid and who's not and on YouTube, right? To tell you that, you know? And that's, you know, I appreciate all the positive comebacks,
But that's a reality, unfortunately, that some people will learn in a bad way or a wrong way, thinking that everybody. Well, again, they believe what they see. You know, people putting personas out there and they believe it. But you know the reality more than anybody else what that could lead up to.
yeah, of course.
You know, but again, that's why we always stay in our lane and keep it respectful, homie. Because you know we were definitely about that at one point in our lives. At least we'll say it. I know you were. I know you were.
You were as
but
well.
we don't promote. We don't promote any gang. We don't promote any facet. What we promote is us getting ahead. Us as Latinos, Chicanos, Mexicanos, Central American, whatever you want to fucking call it. Getting ahead, learning from our mistakes, and knowing that, hey man, we don't want our kids doing what we did.
Yeah, even guys with funny haircut like that, don't
Yeah, he's not left.
Check it out.
See, what most people, and it sound like my home was shorty. fucking hello, fucking whoa. I said, fool, only because you're bald, homie.
Yeah.
No, this fool ain't bald, huh? Well, he looks like a little.
You got bald spots in the back, though.
Oh, is that what it is? You gotta love the hair.
Scars and all kinds of crap.
Hey, that was some good deep shit, Sonny, and man.
You know, it's true though, right?
Yeah, I mean,
You know, I know
It's
some people that are on
absolutely
YouTube talking, I'm this, I'm that, and I know they're no good.
yeah, it's that's a life.
But I don't want nobody coming out and saying, oh, he's good because he says he's good. No. You know, no more run a make. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, but nah, to me that shit that means
They're just
nothing.
trying to give them clutch out.
Yeah,
you know,
well,
homies,
that-
don't follow people blindly,
and-
dog. That's what got you in the gang life in the first place.
And exactly, brother, exactly. And I hope they listen to you because those are some very fucking wise words, brother.